There's a breaking news on the Supreme Court's observations on Hindenburg and OCCRP. Hindenburg and OCCRP reports. The Supreme Court has asked some extremely tough questions. Newspaper reports can't be taken as facts, can't level charges on SEBI without proof. This is what Supreme Court has said, Prashant Bhushan. And also asked, what proof do you have against the Adani Group? Bhushan, to SE, Hindenburg report is improper to doubt members of court-appointed panel. Bhushan raised questions on members of court-appointed panel, and the SE has also, SE had, remember, set up this panel to probe the Hindenburg case, and the SE panel had given Adani Group a clean chit. Now, the Supreme Court has also said that SEBI can't probe reports published in newspapers. Legal institutions have more accountability than journalists, and allegations of SEBI, LIC will have impact on markets. SE's tough words on funds manipulation in 2014. Now, the Supreme Court has also said that nothing has come out of DRI probe. That's very important. The Supreme Court reiterating that nothing really came out of the DRI probe. We have my colleague Arvind Gunasekar joining us. Arvind, on the Supreme Court hearing today, clearly the Supreme Court has raised some very important questions on, Prashant Bhushan and also this OCCRP and Hindenburg, and also asked as to what action has been taken against short sellers. Tell us what really happened.
Yeah, so the Supreme Court has reserved a verdict or its orders on pleas seeking investigation into Hindenburg report against Adani Group of companies. Today, Supreme Court took cognizance of the SEBI's report. Earlier, Supreme Court had appointed an expert committee, and expert committee had submitted its report. And today, SEBI also submitted its report because SEBI was investigating the Hindenburg report on its own, while Supreme Court appointed expert committee to its own investigation. So today, SEBI told the Supreme Court that out of 24 issues that were raised in the Hindenburg report, investigation pertaining to 22 issues have been completed, and on 2 issues, the investigation is still underway. That's the submission that was made by SEBI. On appearing for one of the petitioners, Advocate Prashant Bhushan made several allegations, including that SEBI, the role of SEBI is suspicious in this particular investigation, is what one of the allegations that was leveled by Prashant Bhushan, for which Supreme Court said that Prashant Bhushan cannot make allegations without any proof against SEBI. Prashant Bhushan also went to an extent of questioning the integrity of the members of the expert committee, for which Supreme Court said that that all the members that have been appointed to the expert committee have been selected by the Supreme Court, for which Supreme Court also asked Prashant Bhushan when did they raise the issues, or when did they raise questions on the integrity of the members, for which Prashant Bhushan said that they filed an application in September, while Supreme Court noted the fact that the members were appointed in March this year, and they also submitted an interim report in May. After they submitted the report in May, Prashant Bhushan, appearing for one of the petitioners could not have raised questions on the integrity of the members, even after the report was submitted in May, while the petitioners raised questions on the integrity of the members only in September. Keeping that aside, Supreme Court also asked what proof do they have regarding on this particular conduct of SEBI into this investigation, of which Prashant Bhushan said that he is relying on 2 reports. One, he cited the DRI letter of 2014, for which SEBI told the Supreme Court through Solicitor General that the DRI investigation has already been completed, and Supreme Court itself has upheld the DRI report. That's on the DRI report, and that's why Supreme Court said that if the DRI report has concluded, the proceedings have been concluded, then how can that be revoked in this particular investigation, even if the DRS investigation was only on the aspect of over-invoicing, whereas SEBI is looking into a completely different aspect, so both the things cannot be clubbed, both the things cannot be mixed. On the aspect of the Hindenburg report, the second report that was relayed by Prashant Bhushan was the Hindenburg report, for which Supreme Court said that SEBI has its own laws that they have to follow. SEBI cannot function as per journalist reports, because SEBI needs to conduct proceedings, quasi-judicial proceedings based on evidentiary value. The reports that have been published or that have been published, which were cited by Prashant Bhushan, according to Supreme Court, that those reports do not have evidentiary value, that cannot be taken on record by SEBI, and that's why today, hearing both the side arguments, Supreme Court has reserved the judgment, and we can expect the judgment sometime later this month or maybe next month.